Hi everyone, TikTok. Let's talk about TikTok. Hot stuff or is it hot air? I've got Facebook over here and Instagram over here. My team's been at me for months to do live on Instagram as well, so I'm going to attempt to do both. It just means I'm looking between the two cameras, but you'll cope. My name's Angus Pryor, and I'm a #1 Amazon best-selling author and practice growth specialist, and I'm here to help you, particularly for my clients that are dental practice, in the issue of TikTok, because it's something I've been getting some questions about lately, and I just wanted to set it apart for you and go, well, is TikTok, is that great? Is it hot stuff or is it hot air? So let's have a look. What is it and who's using it? Now, the first one I'll go into the real basics, and then who's using it. Very important question from a marketing point of view. And by the way, you're welcome to sort of put your questions or whatever, and I'll do my best to cover them as we go. So what is TikTok? TikTok is a social media app. You've probably heard of it. The one thing you need to be aware of in relation to TikTok is it's just video. So you can't make posts where you just type in your comments into TikTok unless you turn it into a video. So that's the first thing you need to know. The second thing you need to know is that it has some common points with other social media. You can go live on TikTok, which is like what I'm doing now in Facebook and Instagram. You can actually advertise on TikTok, same as you can with both of these other channels. And thirdly, you can use hashtags in TikTok. So in that sense, it's fairly similar. The history of TikTok is that it was built in China and was largely done for the Chinese to share. And if you ever look through it, it's mainly people dancing and then making kind of cool and fun videos. And at the end of 2019, 80% of people, because this is where we're starting to talk about who's using it, 80% of people on TikTok were in China. So if you've got Chinese clients, then TikTok could be a good play. But here's a key piece of data for you for dentists, which is that 41% of TikTok users are between 16 and 24. Now, for most dental practices, that's probably too young. 50% of TikTok users are under 34. It's not to say, of course, that dentists don't see people who are younger. It's just that it tends not to be the best use of their time. So how could dentists use TikTok? Because it's all video and it's a site that is, from what I've seen so far, predominantly all about fun. If you're going to do this, there is one opportunity for you. I mean, there are many, but there's one that springs to mind. One of the things I see in TikTok is that they'll have the same audio track. It can be a song. It can be, there's one that I've seen quite a few times where it's a baby going, it's a baby's voice going, yes, no, as things are being passed to them. And this is one of the ways that TikTok is used quite effectively, where you'll see the same audio track over and over. And what's happened is people have put different bits of video in front of that. Now, if you hear one of those audio tracks that's been used a lot, and you could find a way to adapt that for dentistry, then that is definitely one way you could use TikTok. But in my mind, the bottom line for the dental practice, I would say, is it hot stuff or is it hot air? And in my mind, for dentists, at the moment, it's hot air. The reason for this is very simple. Most dentists that I deal with struggle to produce consistent content on any platform, and adding another platform to that is not going to help. If the second thing is I struggle to get dentists to produce video at the best of times, and TikTok is not the place to be doing educational video in the sense of, hi, it's Dr. Angus here, and in this video I'm going to talk about crowns. Like that is not the medium for this at all. I would say for 1% of you, perhaps, if you've got a real creative edge, if you're good at making videos, if you hear one of these audio tracks and you think, oh, I know what we could do with that, by all means give it a go. But for most of you, the bottom line is it's hot air. It's not hot stuff. And frankly, I'd rather you spend your time working on social media in a medium that's tried and tested, trusted for the people that you know, rather than sort of jumping on the next shiny object and going for that. The other part that worries me about TikTok for dentists is that you've got a pretty young audience. And in terms of bang for your buck, most dentists, their ideal clients tend to be older, they've got more money and they've got more dental needs. So for me, for dentists at the moment, and things may change, I would say TikTok is hot air. It's fun to look at. Don't get me wrong. As a consumer, it's fun to look at. But in terms of you investing a whole bunch of your energy with this, I would say not worth the effort. If you've got any questions, head across to anguspryor.com. We've got some free information there that I'd love to give to you. Otherwise, catch you next time on Marketing Monday.